Good morning to you and your dear dancer.
Yep. 104.3. Good to meet you.
Mr. Fred Kwesi Agbanyo.
Brabene.
It is a.
Yamia Domona.
When there's so unsemi one miniaji.
Mrs. Ao.
I'm happy to see you always.
Happy to see you too.
Member of Parliament for Guan. Papa B. Away what though?
Yes, we.
Akbana Mau. Chief.
Chairman General.
Boko there.
Chairman Yankopon de Yanko Anache.
So de ja. Mini we so abre.
Enough.
So. Yamini adanase.
Chairman. Emo
ya. So I memory down upon one me frɛ first.
No correct. Correct. Say the Yankopon adom. And she say no akakakra bi na chese. Nyame yadoma ochina na yede ye ne na otweda no batudwa.
Okay.
Na me fa akonya soso agina busua na nem soso di asida kase ye pa magana for. True Chairman General also so ye in fact wo kire dopa dokese ene ojumawura doctor Kwame despite ni nua oforisa omu nyina chese do mo ada na di a kire busua no aso abusua na ni papa na sebi yese ebimra bio ne say ninti no it's not over until it's over.
Until it's over.
Yes. So we na otweda no a na chese ye kese na so edi akire na nhihye ye no nra na ye ne yura na say to the second something hene share ye say no there the road is clear busua be shia Ghana mampanyini the president of the Republic of Ghana na face so ye gamanche Kokrokoo yimu hempon ene ahemfo ekeka ho nyina ahemfo no doors nti meka ne say bia traditional authorities no said the amamre ne amane asie no bebo bia amane omo so ati aba no so no doors pa chese wo hwe Ghana mampanyini dada ye John Ejekum Kofo ra obesere abusua sana ye Ghana mampanyi dada nana adodankwa Akufo-Addo so ene dom babe sra abusua hye abusua den ye NPP ye immediate past flag bearer Dr. Mamadou Bawumia enso so ene adofo ohwe NDC Penvaban soafo chese mkase mebobo chese dodo na chief executives omo nyina including ye embassies ne so enra say British High Commissioner omo nyina dos ba na omo eba chese be creative ask for ne so abaso pa ye kwan a omo fa so hihye ye vigil no
yeah vigil, it was very well attended
very honestly no na can bibi say obrempon pa na da form sisi no chese ni nyina ye odo Ghana fo chese lumba nye sebi ye mampon suta atonsu fo edia na mbom no yo man ni nyina wo hwe diaspora fo obia chese obia epese onya ne chefa ewo eyenim enti eye ne so de said ye bie a book of condolences wo ko ye nifia na ono ankasa team ewo East Legon ye bie bi so won a radio station or de otiase wotimi page ye DLFM na afi so no Kumasi so ye bie book of condolences no na takrade enti obia kire ne do chese so far ye busua eni age papa nti Dr. Boati me mom de se me ne bo abusua na me kiremu de na me kiremu se ye Dr. Boati Atasemaso Hospital ono ankasa ne yire Rita Boati ye Daddy Lumba nuaba na menso so Dr. Boati ye me maame anti age nuaba ema na chese ekofa ho a ye abusua ɛna saa akɔfa ma me kwan du hɔ so a me nua ba me di n'akyi ne kunu Kwamsapon ɔno so free ɛda de Lumba Chrome a kyerɛ sɛ no so na ɛsɛ wayɛ ma konta ti ayɛ akonta nua ɛno nti na ɛyɛ no ɛnhyehyɛ yɛ ne nyinaa no abusua de ma hyɛ mu den so far the yatimate committee no
okay
kyerɛ sɛ abusua panyina na ɔchair committee no me na me vice chairman on the committee funeral planning committee na seven na maker
okay
nti brano no information bi ho bia so no yem fa nkame mo ye de beba baba betumoni
that's it ya me fa ne currency Jack Toronto yem achen emo akwaba boko de
boko master
eda nyame ase kwesi agbanyo
man
yen ko boko mre ati sen wo ho what it be
asemo ja me da se bebre me kieti fo nyinara eni mpeni fo ambe choma no pay me ne Collins share the free Lumba de o mama kwenya nanka maka nka kre
empacho kwanda ho
se bi ebusiana na be ko so amomo nyina yakọ na Lumba sem ni be todwa no the first na me de kai me won say we say eti chairman enye the number of years a obet na we say ene be determine ejuma obet me aye edema we say o hwea e be period barely 60 years na me boa
exactly 60
years exactly
here I mean 61 next month
yes. That's right now so o hwe ejuma wa ya within this 60 years na enye ejuma ketewa
yeah
ye bi me say 18 din na enye na asem and to be say say na wadi how many years our balam like sir sure you know
it was about 21 to baby
can you imagine 21 years now see not damn at the top of it all
no the Oyaka Quantium
well Oyaka Quantium came out when he was 25 yeah
yes.
But a train around 22
academy
I say academy film
yeah film make 22
yeah
share them
in film it's
I think say it's an icon I be here say yes celebrating adeba kwa de bi ham kakra ne say o man etim na me say yetimate na sesa e manipa ni free mu ansana ya bona baso but because no there I think an president Kufuor also another former president
Kufuor
another
president Kufuor
baso but na ya the man I think that his role was recognized by the state
yes
I was given an award a recognition of Osuma Wasum Ghana and the managing. That's right. Uti ni nyom no dodo na chairman obia de ombio. So ye Christo ni pio obanya odi how the beto fo. So ye obi so a se bi ya se munya maye ode so obanya odi o.
Obi asene ne de.
Obi asimu ha. Akubia besi ne a menti ase de be no mabo no pe. See a dear yenchi a day to tonso. Bessie, and I wouldn't know what did there so before I want. I
see Obuni Monka.
Never go to be. Maybe a new motor and the announcement.
And Osha Chronicle anima, Dr. Baumia says Daddy Lumba deserves state burial.
Yeah, I think it's a good call, and I'm sure several other people have considered that already. Being here, say.
Even if it's state assisted impo.
Yes, we collaborate with the family. Yeah. My money in Nasa, okay, and you crew of Rinqua Nipa. Why be the man?
Or Ghana in that dish.
Japadi and dish. And again, Wababobra, 60 years. Okay, and your uncle Bettina, Samanache sensor. But the question is, Otina said, do 80 years no. I can't want Semana, and then I the car also. Also, a Braben or boy, in terms of service or mine, any humanity. And for me, that is what is most important. As far as that is concerned, wa share nebusu nyina ni monyam, wa share crowfree so ni monyam, wa share Ghana manyinara ni monyam. Otu kwana kwa aboche bebre a otimi na bebre about ya no be born in the Lumba and many other celebrities.
And say King Charles, o choose best 10 songs in
Lumba de account.
Pim Domino.
Okay.
Was chosen by King Charles.
Can you imagine?
Aye.
Can you imagine? At least say local music, and it was not sung in English, right?
Yes.
And for somebody at that level, you know, lyrics not yes,
Maybe I read them, no.
Rhythm, Nana, and moving. And I think he is done well for himself and for all of us. And you know, so far as the Yenisi, I share the way I can now.
Yenisi,
it says a won't buy and Crawford alcohol in a extra busian account in an effort. It's as if the whole country has come together and believe in say we need to give him a befitting burial.
Sure.
No self attack. And see, college, Madam Munina say, once you're also a member of the planning committee, no, you're not near cost in a moment, Ghanaian public unity.
Sure.
Say, may I mean, so now. Obi adi no shame bi chairman substantive issue bokuni ne koso ne wasi exams a hia ne I've been told by Ghana Education Service exams be koso ewo boku stress yamba mo ho a mo to go through exams are largely be determine omo future as far as education person is concerned omo zo mo ko bi meti asem no one question am be say am say psychologically what have we done to these children? What is it psychologically? Say ebia otifie na de bia na to aso ne boom we yakunwe ha obi radio obi TV na all the news that come up about the environment now with him no negative news and yakunipa ha na sakola we in that environment 14 and a half years 15 years old boy or girl. Now you are going to subject him to an exam like this. Beyond so no psychological how we psyched him up.
Interestingly, yene Daniel Fenyi or your PR Ghana Education Service at the train command pay. Now he talked about psychological treatment. Any advice on my pay edema sankolai ewo nkwanta ewo uti yami already ewo boko and other places. But I don't know how effective it would be. And moreover, Ebiso can say heavy security presence now was our various schools require another issue. But anyway, yeah. I come back to you.
I think, Kwame, that time now, you be using just examination to assess students. Now you determine on my performance. No, in times like this, we can look at another option. Because I call it school from primary school, some do GSS 3. Teachers now have records. What you say?
Yeah.
So the teacher should be able to recommend based on performance and class number nyina say akula we and pampa ye manu access to secondary education na obetimi abon home model. College what na make an answer.
Yeah.
And also we should assessment na of this akula nyina no e be your technical side e betimi abo na vocational side. Teachers who have taught them over this period using their record should be able to make a recommendation, a case for them. Ehun ya necessarily say Ube suggest 2 hours examination to determine say or you're a good student and also a bad student. To be honest, as a chairman, I am not gradually now moving away from education. I got some examination course. Maybe I said run no. Sebi lawyer ni bi eni ho a court I got defending case or got na or boni team now the case. Omo bi omo krankrata bebra me boa. That the reference document, the reference book, the reference this thing. Now I go through exams there. You say I should go and chew all these things into my mind. Then the man go paper. So that really makes sense. Me, if a doctor from Poyene Juma cry or on the library, baby cry turn to my to make a reference. A country and technology are benti. Oko internet so and then pan now pair. Untimi nyebi. And see where the world is moving to as far as education is concerned. They say, "An chairman, ne yanes watch on the pass. Obetimi akan, obetimi atro, obetimi aye research." Open information the fabi bi ho a ekwan be fa so a e bi acquaintance obetimi ehu anoko library obetimi ehu. For me that should be the focus of academic work this time moving forward. But say this roots way of teaching and learning true and poor and forget now ekosibe bia no I think we need to look at it. And so in as much as you said Pierre Ronaka said they are providing some assistance to the students, I don't think it will ever be enough. Looking at their ages and na can you imagine what will happen say if you are calling because 2 exams na I say be papa cry na mama ho aka you know what is area on Kwantown po one of the students we are told was even shot and killed. Enti omo ye na dan for ne nuafo nyina no you know omatumi age ade with that on chen na oko focus in examination room say oko try exams ana enti adebia me the mestre I would have wished if you ask me honestly especially Boku say GS can come out and say we are creating a special dispensation for them. It is no fault of theirs. We don't have to subject them to this current examination arrangement. But chairman, Boku issues quite generally. Are we all not becoming fatigued discussing this subject? To be very candid, are we not becoming fatigued? And then Pana Sebi Nepano Kanda. As far as the Boku issue is concerned, solutions been a man for prophecy da, and I'm more been as of my yen too da. Up to now, now the sad news is say, you better not because Ghana is generally a very peaceful country. But when say the Western media and the now there, almost by our part of the world, they are interested in the negatives.
But of course,
and that is why they project out there. Enti ugo share international kazo Ghana is a peaceful country. Ubanya a propaganda movement say there's chaos, there's tension, there's confusion. What have you? Obiasu ni hu asama odinisika. Ediko share of mine and area ntokwa ekoso. And for how long? Now Osha me anytime be obeti say ntawataw be koso be bibia. Two issues come to the fore. Senya sase asema and I handsome. Say yes, I handsome. And it has lingered on for only God knows how many years. I am saying, say, we have chosen democracy as a way of governing ourselves. In a democracy, what we have said, all of us have said is that, and I'm saying you now, intimate na kunga back to embuye hon, and then share hon so ntino. You decide 2 minutes they share on the back who is the president. Now in institutions so young now so the be adwuma no na dia ka ho ama no o mamune nyina japade nyina ne huska system nyina no na dia hye na se onhwe so no mboa ye na ya settlement min ko enim at any point in time as a nation betina say ama BBC atimi take several years na yes sika ho yes said adaje ho na entimi to na mo bi fa ho no then the state itself is failing. They were coming from where I sit.
Yeah.
It should be okay for us to meet the factions involved in this issue and look them in the face and tell you, say, we are giving you 6 months. Go and sit down and resolve your issue. If after 6 months you can't resolve, the state will resolve it for you.
Easier said than done.
No, chairman. You see, sometimes leadership is loneliness. You can't please everybody. You must just be determined to do what is right to the sense of bois. Because realize I said, have you checked the budget? They call Bokuzi and KPP so. See, can't say soldier for the police war. Have you checked the budget? Meanwhile, when you go to that area, the poverty that smiles at you. See, can't get media school a momo. Can't get media hospital a momo. Can't get media aquine. It be share quejumum. Now, Memusan Yajuma Yano. Yet I come as soldier for police for maintaining peace. For how long? For how long? And so we should be able to call and say, you know what? Go and resolve your chieftaincy issue. All of us know the history. The Kusasis and the Maprusis. Anybody who is a student of history, always interested in knowing Ghana's history, how the various tribes settled in this country and the roles they played, the way they complemented each other, the way they what they've come in. But it is not for me to come and sit here and draw any conclusion on any issue. But I think that the two people involved, they are a family. They are intermarried, they relate, they do everything. And so if they cannot sit down around a table, now I'm going to find a lasting solution now. I'm saying that the state should be able to move in and say that, okay, once you are not ready to solve it, this is our roadmap. We move the 10 years, we move the 10 years. We move the 5 years, we move the 5 years. And as a nation, we should be able to get to that point. As a CDO, baby, now a man for a con, near a prime man for a man for Japan. Now we are not finding the real owner of the land. The state should be able to move in and take over that land and give it to the state. Say school everybody will benefit from it. Say hospital everybody will benefit. Say kwejuma kwa ndibe ya obi obi abe benefit. Essence say be just asena to na enunti na ye ko na ye bro ye ho na ye ku ye ho na ye say o mamu ni nyina so mre e na ye sika. I don't think it's proper. I don't think it's fair. Chairman. And to be able to say, we should be able to be bold and courageous to take this test. Because they have been crowd in Munise. na ekoso nyina yi ngofo be pa na ebre wo the young people and e ke omo go to be
no go to exam
omo no mo bre o mamefo omo no mo bre na mbema na omo ya mo kankikini kana mo kana say omo de entehwe ye de ye beko and I don't get it. I think on this platform I've said this before. I want to make trouble. It may be a very unpopular position, but that's happened before. I read a Greek play, Legislator. Now, mbema no almost those that jambia no muna na queen. And the one the Baba could rise up, and you know what? Our friend banning you now together say they should embark on a set strike. So husbands enjoy a corner and be finance na enjoy a family life there. And they so fire. And it was a solution. All the men returned home. And that was the end of all the wars and all the confusion. Are we not getting to a stage where when these things move on as a state, we can say, okay, you know what? All the women, all the young people and everybody, we are moving them out. You say you want to fight? The military, form a ring for them. Stay in the ring and fight. Because near cause requirement, time. Say, near me no TA. Idea move all the from Apa is Boku. Abedru Kumanse. These tribes, they are all over Ghana. Omo ye juma bom, omo didi bom ye bia bom. Where next? Abesi Okumanse a omo ni Accra, omo ni Ho, omo ni Takrade, omo ni Bebia. Enti ade na ekoso dan ho no.
Yeah.
Na epie di bedu ha no. Ya hwe ni ye na besalo ye. Oman Ghana na team, we share all the things that are happening around us. In Burkina Faso, in Cote d'Ivoire, in Mali and Niger. You don't create that fertile environment for exigents to take advantage of. There are all manner of terrorist groups are looking for allies. And so when you create a conducive environment, they will come in. And Chairman, really and truly, are we saying say as a mind Ghana? Okokodu boku nimpotem na ohwe the kind of sophisticated weapons. Ankrofoi edidi yes anyama we are we saying that as a republic we don't know the source of this ammunitions? Are we saying we are unable to block it? As I say, it has become a business. And to a bit in chain, it benefits their business. And so they will supply all their ammunitions to the area and make sure every now and then piano near to whichever way politics are correct. When one pride to say party A or power there and the party number. Party B bad there and the other. And some political actors who want to take advantage of it. And so they will fuel it. You can't say Mamusro, oh yes, you have power, yes, you have you say, and everybody is playing the ostrich. You know, pretending we pay more. Meanwhile, we know the facts. We know the facts. And we can resolve this issue. And they are pretending. You better not reduce native so now I can't fair. Now I hear there. Now I could fee. Now I cost to fires. Why are we doing this to ourselves as a nation and as a people?
Into Jitum say yes, we can be.
Chairman, why? We can't pretend about this. We are part of it. We all of us are part of it. What you say? We are shaking our responsibilities. How on earth do you tell me say Ghana Armed Forces? But where what is the size of that land? Ghana Armed Forces, Ghana Police, and all the intelligence services that we here. Any baby a 2 FA Boko. You be able by Fadiko Boko. I say they don't know how, and you want me to believe that? They know. They know. A queen Abubo Fawa they call. They know. And if they want to stop it, they can stop it. Why they are not stopping it, only God in heaven knows.
There's a politics of it.
How can you take that out? How can you take it out? Yes, sorry, I said, oh, and I'm not Kokrokoo. You're accepting a committee. Is it the first time we are hearing this? Is this the first time? And Chairman, who resolve it now? Could be baby? Na se bakwa kotu to be baby. You say obi the jack or she baby. Na I escalate biom. Then we come back. Na abeka sa. Na ajay. Na sorry for how long? Because of escalment. Ekungwe ebe dinti. Na me de bia meka.
Yes, asase ka ho na ekonya so ka ho.
If as an ifanye kwadwuma na benefit here. Where Boku is
it's not that simple.
Chairman, it can be simple if we are committed to it. Trust me. It can say about resolve issue. Assembly next year we are saying that no fan resolve that. Assembly next year we are saying to an amendment resolve it. It is only when the political will is not there, the commitment is not there, we are not ready to do anything yet. If we are ready to do it, we'll do it. As I said, we'll do it. As I said in the echo, Baby Boku is situated geographically. Boku is even well placed now because as a Boga. Because to the one side of it, the Togo. The other side, FNS and Burkina Faso. And in terms of trade there, Quebec to come. Abani say, teacher need be no risking in life. No set and such appointment got now. Next need be no risking in life got now. And in Juma and Quebec on a whole be pija. No massive machine your money nan. One never ba. Odo body odo neka na millet. One never babeto. And yes, right. We are me from where we sit right now. I don't think that common appeals on radio and television is a solution to the issue. Say appeal say, oh yes, Remo, Munjai, Nyeshi, Munjai, Senebeya would have been out of this thing several years ago. When an enkasada, Nipa kuku dam bempa enkasa Ghana ever same way. And so the time has come for us to put our feet down and say enough is enough. When we have got as a nation around and enya kwame enya nyama we o empunto na enya ye say young people be soro menye adwuma ye sika ba nipa botom ye be ya kwan ye be ye school ye be ye nsuo nsem say Ghana nyame ahira ye ede na ye ni bi nyama nyina ma ama tupo nyina nyame de ama e free yanto yanya hwe na so hwe asetenam etenen na ye dadwene ne o yes sorry no obi adia me na wa nom nsan me na wa fetu okodi se hu na ye tie na ye no so in the name of the chieftaincy, in the name of land. For how long? Fred
Agbenyo is asking.
I'm getting emotional about it.
For how long? James Kwabna Bonfe Kabila says, tell my brother Fred Agbenyo to hold it. We're not here in the Boku issue without reason. The people lived in peace with all the differences until those who sought to exploit their differences for their transient political advantage took stage. We are pretending. Ask Fred if he has seen the footage or some footage of the 2024 electioneering campaign. Let those in power own up and lead the path of reconstruction. James Kwabna Bonfe Jr., a.k.a. Kabila.
Chairman, I think it's an Armenia Kabila. Many names different thing. Imagine say there's a political undertone in what is happening in Boku. And I'm a
yeah.
I've alluded to that fact already. I met you be any bet me because I've been to Boku several times to other campaign or to do whatever it is. To be any bet me say there is no politics in what is going on in Boku. What I say?
Fred Agbenyo Kwesi and I'm a Tenikan Chief Brem.
Oh, but that's the chairman general.
Yes, Minya.
I don't pay there. Even no form because we are mourning at the same time. So no, I say or mine also so said here. Hon she any echo. Nti meka kakra na no kreni meba bokoso but yen mefa kwenye so na mama ye mofra omo kwa cultural so hwe no nyina chinkwa se nyame enka won ho na on grant wo mo with retentive memory se ne be ya enso hwe no omo bedi mu nkuni sanse enso hwe we ye enso hwe a enya Ghana for nkra ene cultural
yeah
West African sub-region ha ene cultural sanso Anunti na imprepi, you know, na there's this psychological pressure on students. Say me friend Agbenyo or can Boko a school for name Quanta school for no na or can myself. No crany may share the psychological pressure on students ni teach you or more one more one Quantani Boko enclave cultural sounds so here we are. I feel for them, honestly. Anxiety, depression. It's not easy. already na nkasa kromo ya under resourced. Na se entokwa de ni busuani se bi wafiri mu yaka boko protracted sa ethnic tension we are. It dates back even before colonial.
Ache.
Yes, entino ye kase ye komo a was a cultural or historical antecedents no ye beba ho ansa no ye be the political but ye keka nyina no me de from where I sit me gitum pa se se betimi a resolve sa conflict we are grassroots reconciliation rather than say a better na be impose decision on the people. See a thing crime now by intervening deploy military until say any pana nkasa a more form no ebe ji atum si genuinely ye de emboni a che ye ho trust you me
enkosi
hwe I'm telling you
and agbenyo bi say enkosi da ben anyway to aso
enti enkosi say as part of strategies ye betimi a creative platform a buyer platform people of Boko and Kasano omo ti ho family a buyer part of e shiseye bi aye no we should forget it. I'm telling you any wu businesses are collapsing development also coho is being stalled as a result of this conflict. A car or mine a bow boko hono say they are to dwa. I'm sure say Kagana for grab to abetia. But here we are. E kucha obisi o me share me mark ne da me ha no we mu na ye me sa nti me de me mfa nche. Ei. Ana say ne to ntwa. Say omo anfa ncheche won hu. Hunu say enough is enough. Na say koba say reprisal attacks be koso de bia dia. Me kai say emra nansenya the late Kusasi chief asawase de no of Ashanti region.
Yeah.
And also Kadi traditional area chief. Me kan ho asem say e too early. Say obi de be kwa share say bia yesusu say because there is between Mamprusis and the Kusasis. It is a Kusasi near Woodia.
There's a Mamprusi. What if on an microphone?
Exactly. What if say Nipa Bonifua Cronphobia and Cocody Sansamon? So you see this preconceived mindset. The Bessie Biano, na ye de ni ashe. One of the feuding factions, no, is also contributing to this conflict. Entimincha. You're premature. Say, at the end of the you'll be a co Boko or senior high school. Ako bubutio. Quickly, near Ginaso. Yes, and Kodana said, you are more free mono, or more your man proceed for the end of Kusasi for the year. I mean, and say, na you better resolve conflict, and Kadao. So until say, Nipa Bonifua, Sebi. Omo de omo pe omani ye omo pe kronu ye omo edi bonefo semo a ye be treating as a criminal act na ye be taking on their own than say ye be perceive say we dey say we dey afane e kon ye je benkuma ye nifa and that perception is also feeding into this conflict etino mercy chairman general me no nya ya kire yen conflict resolution.
Yeah.
There are procedure. In fact, Abai Babe can say now we are at a year peace enforcement stage, you know. I was like, Asambe na Abai Kachere. Asambe na Abai Kachere say we are done with peacekeeping. We are not. And no ne problem was say Omanpenyi Mahama hwe na one can asem we ya. We are not there yet.
Don't politicize this issue.
No, you see, No, no, Fred. Say yan se chire yan no nti. Na ya ka se we mu no kre. Asem na ye kan. Sabi e wo mu say ye mpese e be politicize no. Ya ka se en politicize the conflict. But the bottom line is say nsamoni so nti ne echedi. Nsamoni nti ne echedi. Na party bi mu vote mi ko gina ho e de kokko because of political expediency. Akoye politics e de koji force. A creative problem for the people of this country. Now you are near Babakasi and Nayamayofo. Knowing very well, NDC cannot be absorbed from a Boko conflict.
And MBP can.
Oh,
and MBP can.
As some no make catch your way. Say young can create womb. Now young Bubodin say, look, wo MP for this area. As someone who Jina Hokan Ekahona and more attention rising here. It's not right.
And Pacho, ma onimra from.
I show you.
Me know we chair conflict a resolution.
Yes.
You chair about tone.
Very well.
Let's set a certain tone.
I'm passionate because Chairman General. You see, and then I did not trigger about from Hanu. I'm telling you. And I get the end because we live in a country. Intermarriages, we are one people with a common destiny. And it's a me to crow from. Now crow from my meteno compound house na meteno. Me ne mamprusi for any kusasi for ne ho. Na obi afrimu ewo binduri. Ne say nti no susu say mamprusi ni. Na fia me metimu no. Bia na makanchima no wono no mamprusi ni. Na o this answer money na say wo tutu a say betuma to bi abome. So the whole Ghana and a yenya problem. And then I'm a person Boko conflict, you know. You resolve once and for all because I am to us, yeah. We are not safe as a country. Yeah, you see upon Katamanso. Adiana Abba, a Drew Kumase, a PM won't cry. Yet, and a year can say, oh, all is well. That be because of some perception. A bit more. Said the BCB and young fan question one of the feuding fashion. And not till Anna a creepy into baby I use is here. Says here no, menu we are not safe. Chairman General, I'm telling you. But who issue no baby a druce is here. I ain't it. I then and came me stop a whole car on the highway near Yika next for near here when you're showing inside I see where man proceeding. Wait, what you say? And if guy is not taking. No more, we are no more shifting the bus and walk around here. Who says our tribe way? Momo tie way for a cheer. It will extend to other tribes. Now, for your Koyanasi about it, baby, a boku issue nekono. Me pese, ye politicians are make it irresponsible and reckless statement leading into this. Because of Kopako power, you know. Now I could you now I could cancel. Now your badge also. Now with your what's his voice? Oh, yeah, now I'm on my problem. Ni area ni ababe kan say ama ama your phone omo na create sa problem na me to wa na e de maka mo bi wa bra wo na akodi wo kaka sansem no I won't sit down obia wo yam pipi ni okokko keka nsem bi a ehonya e wo se ye boni din samoni ti na eche din ni address this issue wo ye religious leader wo ye traditional authority na say won sem na wo ka no emfa asomdwe ma won sem na wo ka e wo se ye yi usi nchen sei near pa hontuma near condemn adia waye no but say ye no katasu muaso from where I sit this is what is happening but who issue no aye katasu muaso now aye protracted to extend that the state is finding it difficult to combat this very conflict all because the actors involved no yen kanokre HSA yesumasi dwa obi beba betena fidie so obe condemning AC Boko. We are no say finance in terms of army the conflict. And that conflict now move from say normal ethnic groups na aircon about armed conflict. People are armed. We be more cross sophisticated weapons. Ya share ni ensi ano ko mo di be din semone. Enti baby ade no aircon. Me metena ha na me nya kataso mumu aso obia ne hu wom bia waka nsem bia nye let us condemn it so that we move because omo nyi obi ani
but so him say
even the neutral negotiators in this very conflict in the crown. Oh yeah, no master bopo chire now we cry more the conduct now to we neutral. You see, this erroneous perception. If you was obi a war ba same nimbia no, as one more preconceived mind said nipa ni yanyini why na mobagina di in this conflict.
But when you say conflict resolution, you cannot reconcile two people who are not willing to be reconciled. One not willing to be reconciled.
Exactly.
Nipa mi ni your imagine say your baby a tin into woman. I say bako so ya na imagine say tin. Oh yeah, they anye.
So what we do? You as a neutral arbiter, you need to demonstrate some level of neutrality. Obia behu sampa indeed we neutral. Brakwame, and also is also there. Because there have been instances where analyst, what you frail as security analyst or intelligence analyst, now we discuss boku issue. Uti anywhere, uti me say or no analyst na kasa we take position on the matter.
Wachi asem no.
Eti wano na wo tie no. Owie was say na man can be amaye. Na nipa no kra mo friend no kra no. Or how eti yen nyina no. We have a role to play in this conflict. Kan asem na. Kano send ye beya obi atie wo a. Obehunu say papa ogina mfimfini. Ante sadia de enema ekeka kono. To be honest with you, I'm afraid because obi anyi ne yonku ni. And the moment and tokwa no bedru sa level no, the obi can be obi person obetie. Kabeye den obi atwa we ka say okay, yenyi asoja fo ni mfiri ho na yenko no.
Man to man. Boot to boot.
Yenyi asoja fo ni mfiri ho. Ni police fo mfiri ho na yembie muma kusasi ni mamprusi. Can you imagine? Ojina central fo ni no kasa se. Can you imagine? Now on the effect of that conflict way, on the effect of war, on him account my neighbor. Let's call spade a spade. Chairman General. And this resolution now you can be brave I'm telling you. Because I have gotten the opportunity to engage both factions, no kakra. Omuni tribe, two tribes, no munipa. Na utie obia se mo
obia o case.
Hey. Me se me tie me nua mamprusi ni bi ewie. Me wie ye nsem no na se sa chieftaincy succession right in there wakan wie wu. Enam sa tie me nua kusasi ni. And ono so kan na so ono so sa chieftaincy succession right no ono so akan wie. Na chese ehe na ode kwa akoto. Meanwhile, we live in this country. Yenim judgment upon judgment happen. Yenim history behind almost settlement. Yentimi and pretending. But Obia claim right to Boko skin. That is the problem now. If not to there, and Castle the Chairman General. But that is not the issue now. Kobi ande ne ho so ani pa ko mienu nete ho enti ne sa nete dia me ya mamprusi ehene me di mamprusi for so me ya kusasi me di kusasi hene, but that is not the case. It's about claim of right to Boko skin. That is the issue now. That is the bone of contention. Boko skin asem na ye ka ho asem ya you better recognize it, because from one indication, you know, succession no we had the bidder we must say you did more, we must say there be na ya dawson ye di kan ye indigenous obi so be catch us say we indigenous now we invite you obi as a warrior no be come to kwajiwa sebi the way you hwama de on paper ni sakwa enti no ultimi so nka say wakọ. Nobody goes to negotiation table and comes with empty hands. That is the reason I may call it on all the feuding fashion to collaborate with us. Now, you find a lasting solution to Boko conflict. If not, I'm afraid. Post-China, it's becoming very hostile.
Chief Medasi, let's bring the hostility down. Fred Agbanyom, who namesake Fred Che Asamoah, or MP of Finso North. Tell my namesake Fred that's why we have to be careful with what we say to win political power. Chieftaincy, culture, and religion will remain an integral part of our national development. And as chairman of the select committee, we have to be careful since all can be victims no matter which part of Ghana you're from. I rest my case. I
was very, very careful. I can mention names of people from MPP stock and some of them Boku. I can mention names of NDC. Neither. So all of us will admit, say, there is politics in there. But when you're an AP person, you get the impression, say, NDC phone call for you can send me. Now, Uncle from my country. What are you talking about?
I don't even want to mention the president's name in this.
Okay, so let's leave it.
So you are not interested in resolving the issue?
No, so the problem is we should keep quiet. Your politicians
keep quiet about what?
Let's keep mute over
before you won it power in 2024.
It's not right.
Go and check the things you said in this country. Go and check the things you said before 28 election in this country.
Okay, so
those of all the things people
Agbenyo 1 and Collins 2. Madam Wasi. Debbie, I said when I will start to you, so I'm not saying neutral because when I will start here, it's because media said to him Collins and a starting Tokano, unknown start here, based on my observation as a Fred by a down boss, but Collins the raising boss. Kwesi Boko ebe yeni. Kwesi.
I'm say somewhere down no. I say a papa money can be. Na MLP ni na e dey far rough road. Rough road should dey do kofa. Unya solution there.
Kwesi.
No credit that one say sisia ye kasai. Nipewu.
Bebe.
Emofrewu. Emewu. One economic activities in a conform ya shibi no more dying. It's a state of insecurity, mounting insecurity. That's a fact. I didn't do it. Nansenya ebi could do as was. First of all, I called Naregu ebi do as was. The pay a trouble. A member of parliament, Dr. Anaba. Free a friend saying, Garu. Even no penaku. The officer of friend said, Charlie, man for a friend said 3 days time, woman back. I was not to all your day. Young fresh messy, young friend of Binting, your friend Freya, security for confirm say yes, it's a credible threat. In Cecilia, I can say, member of parliament or one crime, we need Boku. Or no, a member of parliament for Garu. He's under security protection, security guard. On them, tell them a do cry. It's a can't yankadi. Massa, Bokwa Sema Dahone Assembly. Ebinum. Ashadapa Pesika. Akoto Tuoni Abuba de call. Now Akoto Tuoni Abuba. Masa, emrabe na mahu kwan se wo so we Ghana ni so ye man prosini na so ye kusase ni utumi koto tuo eto abuba kwaza wo de kwakoko emrabe na mahu kwan emrabe na mahu kwan wakunipa you are a plain faced criminal wonye kusase ni ena wonye man prosini wakunipa wo ye criminal wakwakwashe obi dan a wonye kusasini na wonye mamprosini wakwashe dan wo ye criminal ona meje no
yeah
enti se fan sa kwan so a ebekwa nimu fakwa yadu no pepe so ya kodu no aye law enforcement utiamra nu ndi se dem rase woni hwan wona aso yo hene wona aso yo hene chiame wona aso wo ye busua pani we are no metiambra yen chewunia no wundi sa nyamrase se so defiase no defiase se sen wa ni sen wa se boatu ani boatu yen sa hobedo na ni ekika kwen masa na man principle bi o ha ni e ko na e won time wo mumpe ɛmfa wɔn ho ne odi hene saa na kusasifoɔ bi so bi wɔ hɔ a ɔmo adwene mu dɔ ɔmo nim nyansa ɔmo nim sɛ deɛ ɛkɔ no ɛmoa Ghana man na ɛmoa wɔn yam ne ɔmo sufrɛ ne sɛ yɛde mbra bɛyɛ adwuma na asomdua ba hɔ na ne yɛ mediation ne yɛ sɛ ɔbintin wei ɔpanin wei ɔkɔ mediate deɛ wɔkɔ nipa ase mediation wɔkɔ totuo ne abuba deɛ kɔdi ewu a wɔsi yɛn bɛyɛ mediation yɛ de kɔyi.
Police ni bi so ba no so bi so.
ɛnfa so bɛ na wɔn sa mediation ne yɛ de yɛ na yɛ mount to masa critical intelligence overwhelm bɔko with intelligence. Obi etuo hyɛ ne mpasi biara no yɛn hwehwɛ ne yɛn kɔ yi saa tuo ne yɛn twe na so.
Ɔmo de ko sie mura ne mu.
Jai na ɛno yɛ tumi.
Ɔmo de ko mura ne mu.
Yɛ ni abiri pasi ebehu. Na masa eyi AK-47 ne bɔ ya. Mate sɛ pistol kwa mate sɛ pistol yɛ nkitikiti kura no.
Side arms.
30,000 30,000. Nti why nom ɛna totuo ne ɛboba no ɛnyɛ hiafo o mpanimfoɔ kuku da masikafoɔ ɛna wɔn ma yɛ ho ntɔ yɛ Ghana ha mpanimfoɔ kuku da wɔn na wɔn sika de tɔ AK-47 wɔn na wɔn tumi smuggle ɛyɛ secret compartments o kaa mu ni adeɛ de smuggle de kɔ hɔ eti ɛsi yɛ ni wɔn bɛ di ɛni wɔn bɛ ɛsi yɛ ni wɔn di no pɛpɛpɛpɛpɛpɛ wotiamra ni atwe aso ɛhɔ bɛ ju sisi a. Yes, I checked it. Assembly ka could do Supreme Court and my judgment. I knew
still a judgment.
Mediation for what? Mediation baby. Assembly ka could do Supreme Court and could say I got mediation. Mediation are the question. You just have mediation is some jack. And no yet. Mediation no yet. And yeah, mediate yes, I should team one of put mediation aside, my friend. Law enforcement straight. Intelligence gathering. Obiara wayi teku wayi simple fan ko to ne abubano yan cheno.
Ba be da cheno.
Master na me intelligence.
Just an intelligence gathering
intelligence na Ghana ha ne wo. Ebinum ku nipa. Na esutri ye stop esutri two form adini pa ko she ho anukwa Ghana intelligence ye hu ana Ghana intelligence enye sese e beyo a ye beyo kwaku ninja
onetola
kwaku ninja ye ku kwaku ninja uncompleted house ye kudu tumu ye ni she ho de concrete good so ye hu ye
Kokrokoo harbor criminals. Do you know how they operate? Those who harbor criminals.
Show me.
Good. Say it here. Na me papa ne Fred Agbenyo.
Fred Agbenyo so don't mean your papa. Obo you sa we Fred Agbenyo papa. Papa ne I correct
and your papa ni kwesi pride.
Papa what suma me bakodi someone we coding someone no bakodi someone no we ba na wo de mesie obi obebe fi obebi say biase hu me ba no kra me hu no de ekoso bi no. So it makes it difficult even if in terms of intelligence gathering because encrophobia was open now almost the crop abonne for the AC.
Honorable.
So how do you deal with some crop about criminals?
Pacho. Say intelligence gathering, law enforcement. Say nyadia kayeni Ghana police service. Edinti ni wo Ghana police service.
And sometimes police compromise.
And now say edinti ene ye pa Ghana for edi won ko suku obi kwa no akwaya doctor forensic ayi ni ade. Anunti ni SS scan edinti ene ye wo criminal investigations department. Edinti ana yesika nso yen ye to talk cars na more vehicles na de ma police for. Edinti an IGP ba sarin dinanimu anya din dia sanka de kenya sa edinti wo munye wo modwuma no mu nye o madwuma ni yie na asomdwe ni ahoto emra Ghana na ne ekon the air time masa ekon the air time kwami
crazy
asem we kan pese me kaso na me nya kwan ka fe de aba
metie
kwami on South Africa titi ha na Mandela na free South Africa ni ne kekeka o ne ekoso emami
ne crazy sa asem ni de emobo
emami okom yara abrofu yi edi wo mo cheese ni ade na ne ba be se no mo tutu agu na ma no kwosesa na wo mo so wo mu di no kakaka emami ni kwa kwosesa leftovers soon to expire products dairy products emami ni kwa kwosesa bi bruni twitu papa waku na sa pe oku won wie ye no wo mo bodies no na odi ama mpreku awi mpreku na wie ko omu ye mu se ne be ya ye hu bodies no be ye evidence kran be prosecute masa intelligence ya chi ho bodies no mpreku awi amini anu musu aguso ya chi ho enti masa ye nse ye sapo mu kan say
sapo musio
na ye nya dwumaden na boku crisis no esuntwa nya boku pe bebia crisis wo bia no ntwa so law enforcement politicians ana mbe chi nipa atwe wo maso mbe ye ne mrase no munye ana forming committee mediation committee ana say so anu ekosi say obi atwetuo watwetuo obi anankofo atwetuo secondary school obi awo ne ba ahwe na ni hu mfifire ahwe ne ba dia ko secondary school was a media conflict in me ko secondary school akokum afra no akokunipa
so sad
yes mediation for what? It's a bloody criminal. These are bloody criminals. Cheno na dina said na say so bonutuo as an example. I say sen as an example. Law enforcement is the only way out. There's nothing more beyond law enforcement. Ninja san some na ekeka na NPP na cover by na NDC na cover by NDC na cover by ya who evidence NDC na cover cheno na emrani ni ndisa ni sasa ni emrase. Onamje. Collins na wo ka say obi me manti obi ko jina baby ko ka say yenja makusasifo any man prison for no more fancy ni ehu ni oye kentinka as a chino one time quick inciting war. Unfortunately inciting war is criminal. Okay you are yeah but okan na kese chino okan na kese chino okan na kese chino ni dis na embrace now to me ko jina baby now ko bie wano na wo kasa by heart sa na ko fie koda kodidi kodware ade be china ni na mo ebe de na nkrofo nkuran so mo nkoye tutuasem okokan ye wan koda ni fie okan ya ne ko so ni mu na ade chinye no gina circuit court charged with incitement of war and a D nasam and a sentencing to life imprisonment ko bi ko ye bi mu a obesuro be as mediation obi a wako dina bontin se yenja kusasi ni man principal no mfansi animu no mkunkum wo mu ni agya no no kwa
how many years
obi die wu a wo so ko obi die wu a masa obi wu a
media restrictions kra no and no kra no e wo se can one in this country
masa obi die wu
reporting sensational report every hoba any
nasa we ensetreni
inflame way
asem we abetu ye ya eteni bankran we ensetreni
yes
nasa we tisi we konso
Kwesi at the end of it.
Now there be the TCN.
Opa say obo number.
Say Johnny Ben and TCN.
Oh, must be one TCN. So we tipas we konsu ye pa.
Tikono adwene nim
na uko gina ho akokagye gumwa. We ensenche nti de yin.
Sure.
We are essentially
Must also be charged. Yes.
Kwame.
Yeah.
This even brings me to another issue as you see, violence against journalists. And you see a good journalist and so I agree. Yes. And you see a good journalist. Now capital they say bono. And you say bobia.
Sure.
Violence against all categories of citizens must stop, including journalists.
Sure.
And I said journalists after the abedane bosom. Obitri kwatra radio so bie na no a massa poison. Poison. Yambono, yankuno, yanyese. Journalists in today. Obiara biara obeti amra no. I say any decent amra ne tie. Enforcement of the law is the only way to securing peace in Baku. That's all. Now, kusasi ni no say on the dole say the TBR. I say kusasi ni ne di hini. And a man prison ni no say dole say the TBR man prison ni ne di hini. Asa men na akwa catch no mediation. Beti ase. I know say master. Hey, so kusasi ni di hini o, so man prison ni di hini o. May abide and family home.
That's all.
Near family when said there must be peace.
That's right.
We must follow the constitution. Constitution is one thing once here. You go to Supreme Court. Supreme Court can say we are finito asa. Now I say election petition I did call Supreme Court master. MPP for the call you. So Supreme Court can say no more as a mudio man penny.
Finish.
MPP one place one place NDC do omo dey call NDC o ma muni now net district net traditional area ma muni na Supreme Court can say NDC for muni case omo profie I could prepare for another election na mo dey dem kwa na mo dey Supreme Court kaza mo se mo mpre mbeku makwa dey akofa na
there's been 3 different judgments on this very issue. So which one do you?
Every judgment
Peace FM
enforced until it is changed through the proper process. Until the judgment is changed through the proper process.
Complicated.
I'm
telling you.
Any complicated.
No.
Complication. Ya na di we na aba. Court can say, "Who place what?"
It's not as easy.
There's a proper process.
Okay, it's okay. I don't even want to go into
law enforcement. Kwame.
Yeah.
Enforcement finish.
That's all.
Njani amoye na mu hired.
Baby, akwesi die du di nke empon.
Enye bibia na open na obenya omremu. Earlier now you're making a point say nkrofo na mutomo ka arbitration obajo me fancy o. Omo ka abia na ma for trust yo.
Jama general dey call dey na.
Me say baby akwesi die du se nkose epon.
But me dey kan na ma menu afred agbenyo say. Koko farmers say entumo ni sua adabraka. Omo see this na modi tua omo ka esua. Esua ntumo nya ho bibi. Because ensem na mo ka kire omo na nya no nkomo na mo dey abri. Enti ade a me sero.
Baby, Fred mami so is na me papa be 78 years old and pay na me mona baso na minchiano Pastor Samuel Opoku Ajiman at 78 Nyankopon enkosu enhira bebre. Pastor Samuel Opoku Ajiman is 78 years old today. Yedi nyami shira eja with love from your dear wife Mrs. Agnes Ruby Opoku Ajiman. Your children Adjuan Ponsa, Adjo Tiwa and Akwabna Poku. Mami anya kon eni abusuani nyina, we all send you love and God's blessings on your 78th birthday. Pastor Samuel Opoku Ajiman. Oh man, happy birthday to you. The good Lord continue to bless you very richly. Audition Dominic Edu Apia of the Bank of Ghana. Happy birthday to you as well. Audition Dominic Edu Apia of BOG. Birthday blessings to you. Mother-in-law Elizabeth Equia Akroma Ando of Ashaman is 71 years old today. Happy 71st birthday from your son-in-law in South Korea. And then Madam Mary Date, aka Auntie Mary of JJT. Auntie Mary of JJT, your son-in-law Oscar says happy birthday to you. Sir Obama in Pokwasi says, let's face it, the security situation in the country. Okay, Sir Obama, I will not continue your message, and I'm sure you know why. I mean, Jan is why? Mpacho and Kopasi be and Bremi and pay. We'll leave it there for now, like that until. And yes, I bet Danny in Sembibre. Why Mpacho? So let's leave it hanging as it is right now. if we start the blame game, the Boko conflict has stolen so many lives, too many lives and livelihoods and years of progress from our people. We must recognize that no community wins in war, we all lose. The path to peace begins with honest dialogue, respect for another's history, and a shared commitment to coexistence. It goes on and on. Samuel Brian Wabe, yeah, that's it. Thank you so very much. Now, Chief Uncle, what's it then?
Chairman.
Nkran
de amai no. Yate. So what can I do? Now buy can say. Say bi Odo Kokrokoo na onyeska Odo Kokrokoo about school fees. Abanzo be school fees more free.
Okay.
Osi Odo Kokrokoo now turn onyeska Odo Kokrokoo fertilizer shop eye Kokrokoo fu. Abanzo de fertilizer more free.
Okay.
Or say Oton Kokrokoo na onyeska Odo Kokrokoo machine the spray machine no. Abanzo de bi members can koto biom. Dem more free.
Explanation.
Oh, there be me can there.
Explanation.
Explanation na me ma.
We are talking about this.
I will say yeah, we have done that. We have done exactly that.
You haven't.
And
almost one person will
can be.
Dollar be actual mobile.
Oh my God.
Almost FM. It's mama me can't dollar same be actual.
Na say Kokrokoo. There be say Kokrokoo no. Kokrokoo no ye koton a. Anything no my.
Say almost you one person.
Na say dollar no my. Any dollar no my.
Series now the two and can't.
Na me can say. Who koton ye ji Kokrokoo di from Monsam. Ye koton ama no na ye ton wo den.
Any dollar mo ye
Kokrokoo.
7,000. And I'm going to man crown franco 4,000.
Na ko na omo ton na hen.
Mo si si wo.
Ahen no mo ton Kokrokoo no where market.
Mo ye npa boneful because
I am surprised saying this. Who do na Kenya mpa? We have been very, very fair. The price we have given to cocoa farmers there, is the best ever. It's the best ever. It's the best ever. I talk about 70% of FOB price.
Think about their welfare.
Welfare, man. What is the welfare of a person? Is over to school fees. T. Collins. Me, but me, it for T. Me, but me, we are not about me, but we.
I've been a mobile job at the phone at the end. Go and check.
Chairman.
Me sorry, so
World Bank report.
Now, Mammy can be.
No, you see.
Now, Mammy can be.
Fan can come on my penny. Want to talk at the animal, cocoa, you know that. FM 100 and something.
I bet Heke was Sammy.
Why not you don't see? Orifa said you on die or so on that.
Checking out on this morning's edition. Thank you for joining us by ear, voice, text, and eyes. Wishing our very own Mousy Walker God's blessings on your birthday. It's from the entire complete events